Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Listen carefully. This is not background noise. This is not something you accidentally clicked. Out of millions of videos, out of endless scrolling, this is what reached you. Allah does not interrupt lives without purpose. He does not stop hearts randomly, and He does not bring reminders at the wrong time. If you are here right now, it is because something in your life needs your attention immediately. You may not feel panic, you may not feel fear, but there is a quiet pressure inside you, a sense that time is moving and you are standing still. That feeling is not confusion, that feeling is a signal, and Allah sends signals only to those He still wants to guide. Stay with me, because this message is not meant to entertain you, it is meant to realign you. There are moments when Allah allows life to flow quietly, and there are moments when Allah interrupts that flow. This moment is not quiet. This is not comfort. This is interruption. Not the kind that shakes the ground, but the kind that shakes the heart. Because Allah does not always stop people with disasters. Sometimes He stops them with awareness. A sudden pause, a feeling you can't explain, a reminder that feels heavier than usual. You may not be crying, you may not be panicking, but something inside you feels alert. That alertness is intentional. Allah does not interrupt hearts that are already dead. He interrupts hearts that still respond. Let me say something very directly. If this message feels personal, it is because it is. Allah does not need volume to get attention. He uses precision. He chooses timing. He chooses moments. He chooses hearts. And right now, your heart was available. That alone separates you from millions of others who kept scrolling. Many people hear reminders, very few feel them. You felt this one. And that means something in your life is standing at a crossroads, not tomorrow, not someday, now. Allah interrupts before damage becomes permanent, before delay becomes habit, before comfort turns into regret. This interruption is not accusation, it is protection. Protection from drifting too far without realizing it. And here is something most people don't understand. When Allah interrupts you, He is not angry with you. He is paying attention to you. That is not rejection. That is care. Stay present. Because the interruption is only the beginning. Now let me explain what is happening inside you. Because if you don't understand this stage, you may misinterpret it and walk away. Here is the truth. When Allah begins preparing someone, life does not suddenly become peaceful. It becomes clearer. And clarity can feel uncomfortable. Things that once excited you no longer satisfy you the same way. Achievements feel short-lived. Distractions feel empty. Noise feels exhausting. You might say, I don't know what's wrong with me. Nothing is wrong. Your soul is waking up, and awakening is not gentle. It challenges your habits. It questions your priorities. It exposes what no longer belongs. Allah removes attachment before He gives direction, because a heart that is full cannot be guided properly. This is why you feel restless, not because you are lost, but because you are being realigned. And yes, this stage can feel lonely, because when your awareness increases, you can no longer enjoy what once distracted you. You start noticing time. You start noticing intention. You start noticing your distance from Allah. That awareness is heavy, but it is also rare. Allah does not awaken everyone. Some people live their entire lives asleep spiritually, busy, successful, entertained, and empty. But you are not numb. You are aware. And awareness is the first sign that Allah wants more from you. Let me ask you something honestly. If Allah was done with you, would your heart still be questioning? Would you still feel urgency? Would you still care? No. The discomfort you feel is not punishment. It is preparation. Preparation for responsibility, preparation for growth, preparation for a version of you that cannot be built while you remain distracted. And this is where many people fail. They mistake awakening for misery. They escape instead of leaning in. But those who understand this stage, they change their lives because they realize Allah is not taking things away to make them suffer. He is clearing space for what actually matters. And if you are listening carefully right now, it means your heart is strong enough to handle what comes next. Now listen to this part very carefully, because this is where most people lose their chance. The greatest spiritual danger is not disbelief. It is not even sin. The greatest danger is delay. Delay convinces you that nothing urgent is happening. Delay tells you that you have time. Delay whispers, you can change later, and that whisper sounds harmless. But it is not. Shaitan rarely destroys people suddenly. He destroys them slowly, not by pushing them far away from Allah, but by keeping them comfortable right where they are. Comfortable with inconsistency, comfortable with excuses, comfortable with intentions that never become action. And over time, something terrifying happens. The heart stops reacting. Reminders feel repetitive. Warnings feel distant. Urgency feels unnecessary. And when the heart no longer reacts, that is when danger has already entered. Let me say this clearly. If a reminder still makes you uncomfortable, your heart is still alive. But hearts do not stay soft forever. Sensitivity is not permanent. Awareness is not guaranteed. The desire to change can be removed. Yes, removed, because Allah does not force guidance on hearts that repeatedly turn away. That is why moments like this are rare. Allah chose this exact moment because this window is open now, not because you are perfect, not because you are ready, but because you are still responsive. And now comes the choice. Every awakening demands a decision, not tomorrow, not next week, not after life becomes easier. Now, will you treat this moment as background noise, or will you treat it as a turning point? Let me ask you something directly. If this was your last gentle reminder, before life delivers a harsher one, would you still say later? Because sometimes when reminders are ignored, lessons replace them, and lessons are louder, they are heavier, and they are painful. Allah warns before He tests. Allah reminds before He restricts. Allah calls before He closes doors. And this is a call. Do not underestimate it. Now breathe, because this is not a message of despair. This is a message of opportunity. Allah is not asking you to fix everything today. He is not demanding perfection. He is not counting your past. Allah is asking for sincerity. One honest moment, one real decision, one clear direction. That is enough. When a servant turns sincerely, Allah does not meet them halfway. He opens doors they didn't even know existed. Doors of clarity, doors of discipline, doors of peace that does not depend on circumstances. You may think you are late, you are not. As long as your heart still responds, the door is still open. And understand this, Allah does not remind people He has abandoned. If He allowed this message to reach you, it means your story is still being written. Your mistakes do not disqualify you. Your struggles do not cancel you. Your delays do not erase you. What matters is what you do now, this moment, this awareness, this decision, because one sincere turn can change the direction of an entire life. Not instantly, not magically, but steadily, intentionally, correctly. Allah replaces confusion with clarity. He replaces restlessness with purpose. He replaces distance with connection, but only after you choose Him. If you are listening to this right now, then know this. Allah chose this exact moment because He sees potential in you that you may not see in yourself. And if you hold on to this awareness, if you do not dismiss it, if you do not delay it, you will look back one day and realize this was the moment everything began to change. This message was not meant for everyone. It was meant for the one who would listen fully. If this message reached your heart, take a moment and share your thoughts in the comments. Your words may guide someone else who is standing where you once stood. And if you want more reminders like this, reminders that bring awareness, urgency, and hope, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next message Allah may send to you. May Allah guide us, protect our hearts, and allow us to respond before reminders turn into lessons.